good when you get those shotgun headshots. But the lineup for the deal of Cold Zera is going to decimate the push. All three players.
But he peeked where that looked the stairs.
UMP! What? Come on, man.
I'm sure he's still watching the demos and looking at his old organ. You can see Golden trying to poke into the main position. Waiting for distraction, maybe not. That's a big frag for him. Looking for a trade frag, and there is none. Cold Zera forced into the open, and that's where he will lie. And very quickly, though, the bomb is dropped by first. Still with the MP9 doing huge damage, leaving Golden with 12 HP. Finished off by Taco. Easy burst for him. Now Vice is in a 1 versus 2. The young lad of the team, the player with the least experience. See if he's got the clutch in him.
Well, there will surely be expectation for Taco, and he's going to call that to Fallen as well. So Vice is actually in an awful position, gets shot in the back. Fallen was making the sound. Joined mibr, we started to see Fallen, not necessarily, I don't know if it's got anything to do with Yanko, but it's all that timeline. It was when Fallen started to come back into his own as far as like taking over games with the AWP. So it's good to see that he retained that identity, found it again. Because it's so important. It's such a big deal for CS. There's no one quite like him. And anyway, Cloud9, 3 players left. KGB just lurking out the door there, waiting for a peek, and he gets one. 2 players already dead for mibr. There is enough space on the map that they can be anywhere. But Taco will confirm it. KGB, nice headshot from him. He's been having great performances of late as well. KGB. Oh, it's a nice tap from Fallen.
If he gets this 1 versus 1, he could potentially defuse the bomb. There's Vice taken out. He hears the glass being smashed, so he knows the last player is in control. That gives him all the information he needs. Automatic's not going to get there in time. Breaking the glass gave full information.
I'm looking around the room at the people I play pugs with.
Yeah, I know both. I know both smokes.
Actually,
that knows one useful smoke, and he's calling everyone out. Bloody hell.
Oh, hello, in the knees. That's hardly gentlemanly. That's not gentlemanly conduct, but it will do the job. It'll do the damage. Automatic with the bomb plant. 2 versus 3 here. KHB with the key frag. Automatic able to escape into position here post plant. Another good situation for Cloud9 where they have advantage. Playing the bomb. Automatic finding Fallen, but of course Fallen wins those. Always wins those. As now KHB's left in the clutch, and Fallen again switching out for the AUG. He's just all over the place.
The plan.
I think he tried to, instead of jump, he tried to just like, you can kind of strafe off without the jump and make it, I think.
You can, but you have to be more of towards the center, kind of fearful, or at least respect you in a way where he can't just be in every single spot of the game.
Because he can not only pull off those shots pretty consistently, but he's not afraid to go for it. And here we go.
Full control.
Yeah.
I think that's how Pasha would describe it. And I think that is the reality of the situation at the moment. Golden, he can't chase too much. He doesn't know if somebody's heaven. Fallen refuses to die at the moment.
Maybe not this far away, but it's pretty. You could hear it from.
I want to know. I want to know exactly. Oh yes! Oh my
so
god!
Much damage.
I can't even begin to compute 350 damage, maybe.
That's a lot.
mibr that I expect to see more often is. Dominant one. Automatic kicks things off well for Cloud9 though with the initial pick, but doesn't realize Ferry's lurking behind the box there. And that kind of sucks. The initial advantage. Oh no, the timing for Phelps is just so sick. Just like that, a snap of the fingers, and 4 players are gone.
Golden will be on the outside to make his way forth, and Fallen is in position, so they know no one else is there. They have warning. They are expectant. But will they deliver? In the part they will. For the most part they will. Rush with 20 HP now, 1 versus 2. Fallen going through the flames in mini.
This is so tough. mibr have everything covered. You can see that they got a superior angle there, and Fallen very close. So close. And I don't know that they actually had... Well, now they know KGB's down there. Maybe another chance at the plant for Cloud9. KGB took almost no damage getting down lower, and he's able to backstab towards ramp. So this is a problem for mibr. Can they somehow find a way out?
Taco!
Okay.
What? How did he manage that?
Now, only now is it a 2 versus 2, but only for a second or two. We'll put a smoke down to create some space. Cajun where does he choose to go? There is a minute on the clock. We can see Fallen is creeping. He's probably scoped in already, so Cajun is about to walk to his doom. Surely he is. There it is, 14-1.
They don't even have a chip in a chair, James. They have the chair, and they're refusing to leave the table. And here it is. The push comes in. It's looking good actually for Cloud9 to begin with, and Cajun makes it even better. Fur and Taco remaining though, and we've seen some disgusting stuff from Taco on the pistols, and they will even things up very quickly with one apiece. Now down to Fur with the USP, and it is Vice to close it down for Cloud9.
Remember when there was a rail outside? That's a nice tag from Automatic. Very cheeky indeed. The Molotov will force him to suffer. They can't trade the frag just yet. I feel like his crosser was in the right place. Maybe he was still moving. Maybe he was just too fast. Man advantage for Cloud9. Taco's still on the high ground, but the other two are down below, creeping forward. They're lining up for a double peek, and there's a trade from Vice. Perfect stuff.
The MIBR just need one round, and they've already guaranteed at least an overtime. But they got so much to work with. Is he? What is? Okay, I feel like he's using a lot of time there to kind of check those spots.
Uh-oh.
And here he's going to go for the plant in the smoke. Does he get it down? Not quite. Pressure outside for one player, and here comes an inner play. An upper bomb side play, I should say, as it's just Rush left on the bomb side to try to defend this, and he will get shot straight in the face. Oh dear. Taco with a nice triple kill. Looking to secure the 15th rounds for MIBR as Cloud9 struggle to find a way back in. Golden's not really anything they can do now. Oh,
what? How is that even possible? I can only assume he was spraying through the roller shutter. The MP9 can be used if you're near Squeaky, for example. The moving accuracy, the high fire rate can be quite a thing. Golden making a hero play, not quite working out for him. Automatic will take out Gold Zero at least. There are still two players around at ramp position. Taco's been exploded, however.
It's a rough one, but I'd rather lose it straight away than have a struggle. But Automatic is going to drop a couple players towards the ramp, leaving Fur alone in the clutch. It's very risky because you can't really shoot once you're up the ladder. And there's the peek from Rush.
Seems we have a rush towards the ramp position. Fallen takes one for the team, just jumping out there, trying to take the attention away. Automatic force back, but Vice is not ready to give up the ramp just yet. Fallen taken out. And with that, he will try to create some space for his team. He's bought time for Cajun to rotate down to the Julies.
Yeah.
Against game point, the Jewel Berettas are out. Skinless Jewel Berettas.
Auto shotgun. He's looking to get into the action. He wants to get involved, but Golden is close with this AUG and has a superior peek onto Fur.
Goodbye.
Do MIBR try to commit to take him down? That's the question. Okay, well, he's dead now, but so yes.
Oh, also no. Shotty. Oh, that's a betrayal, isn't it? You would think he would get a one shot from there, but no. Rush spots Fallen, but he doesn't finish him off. He will take Taco out, however, and now he's got more position. There's a crossfire for MIBR in the mini area, but Automatic will quickly deal with Cold Zero. He's probably looking at Heaven. That leaves Fallen with 2 HP, so not looking so easy now. Takes a quick shot, doesn't work out. AWP collected.
And Cajun's sort of trying to keep this honest. He's in a pretty desperate position here. He knows he's getting pushed from two sides at once, and he'll get taken down. Up to Rush to get multi-kills. Only gets a single. Golden now dropping into the bomb site. Needs multi-kills as well, but he can't do it either. Only good for one. And now a post-plant 3 versus 2.
Is this the end of the line? HE into T-Vent, doing some good damage, and Phelps immediately looks the other way to no avail, however. But now it's 1 versus 2. Vice doesn't have the right angle. It was a solid comeback attempt from Cloud9, but maybe indeed it was too much to ask in the end.
It's going to be the A-bomb site. That said, a lot of time has passed as Cloud9 do put on the brakes for the moment, which means that it's not 4 players, but 3 here. But that might be enough because Fallen gets himself the first frag, doing the damage that you expect of him on this map. And Fur, there's just so much going on that they just don't anticipate Fur in the bathrooms. And now Cajun with 7 HP is alone, and there's not too much that can be done. He can't get a kill, and that's 5 players that will survive.
And Fallen's in a rough spot because it's very hard to retreat from this position with an AWP. He doesn't plan to at the moment. You can see Fur just fired a few shots above to try and show some presence. And indeed, Fallen's going to be forced forward. Automatic trying to creep down. And that is a very surprising second frag, at least for Cloud9.
Yeah, Golden's checking for this, but still goes down, and ooh, he almost expected him to hit it. Let's try to find a way to get an entry kill. They have the flashbangs, and that's what they're working with. And oh, this is a bit awkward for mibr, but looks like it will be recovered. And Phelps is coming, maybe. Oh, he's found one, and that's free. That's completely free. Spotted one more player too. And there's Phelps. There's the flashbang. There's the peek with the flash, and First got 2 out of it. That's fantastic. He's also spotted the third player.
They still have map control in mibr. Smoke up on short. A pop flash for Monster. Just perfectly timed. Automatic taken out. That's beautiful from Fallen. Great burst from Rush, but there isn't enough time. Too fast a moving situation. He has got no help at that point, and duel won by Fer and Connector. Fallen looking to take Vice by surprise. There's a deep flashbang, and Vice will take Fallen out before the flash goes off. Looking for a peek at the moment. mibr still going for the pop flashes. They've seen one player outside. That's automatic with the bomb as well. So the bomb's on the radar. Taco gliding through. Beautiful movement from him. Can he get another frag out of it? Jumping, delaying, doing what he can. coldzera in the water. Needs the rotation. Fer makes his way into the water. There are 12 seconds to plant this bomb. Nice angle, but no frag. Golden trying to hold things down. Does he go for the wallbang? He's close, but no cigar. HG onto the site. Won't do much.
Oh.
Okay, then. A flurry of kills from Fer, and it's from Phelps rather, and it's a 1 versus 1. Automatic makes a step. Fer has the info, jumps into the water. Fer hasn't heard it. Surely someone from his team has. They seem to have no idea. But he's still got the angle. And that will be the round for mibr.
Taco's going for a push. That's so brave, but the flash is there, but he is distracted by one of those 2 players. But it won't be good. If Cloud9 players slow around, the info won't be good for too long. Fallen. Look how much space he's got to work with. Gets a jump peek in there, gets some more information, has all these nades. Quick flashbang, makes the re-peek safe, or so he thought it did.
Creeping through Monster. That looks Smoke's done its job because everybody's on the A bomb site and they have no one to contest this bomb plant. So the 4th round on the board for Cloud9, the first one in a long time. Now they need to get some consistency going, some momentum in late on in this first half.
And oh wow. Oh wow, this is the big stack, isn't it? I think I saw Big using that one.
3 players still on the B-bomb site. There's a quick peek, and Taco will be punished for it savagely by Automatic. Molotov towards the water, coldzera up but blind, and now he's down. Phelps trying to do what he can. And there's Fer on the high ground. No smoke up. They're looking to burst with surprise, and it may have cost him. Down to the 2 versus 2 though. The bomb's being planted. Fer's in the water. They may not have heard this with all the flashbang spam. Completely blind on short Automatic, and now he's in a 1 versus 2. Molotov is up. Looking for the fadeaway flashbang. Up he goes. There's a smoke though. He gets hit by the Molotov as well. Bomb starts being defused. Fer, here's the connection with the Molotov. Oh dear.
Wow. The CT to kind of peek heaven and they focus their aim towards like the pillar and bomb site area. So
oh dear.
Very important smoke by coldzera.
Big damage done in the first 10 seconds of the round. 2 players, 3 players are now dead for Cloud9, and maybe you just got to call this one a wash because Golden will be heard running around. Sounds like you got slippers on when you're running through the grass. After having such a close round.
So it's a fast execute attempted. Taco throwing a lurk smoke by the barrels. Seems to have himself a little one way, but he's falling back. There's a Molotov around the side of it. In the water now. Rush is being blown up by Cage and B somehow, and now it's a 2 versus 4. That's a very unusual team kill. Don't see that one every day. Molotov towards the short B position. Now, did it try and clear the water? The bomb is on the floor, on the bomb site. We've got a CT back by the barrels again. That's Taco. He's got a 1-way smoke. So far, so good. Spraying Automatic now, and there's only 1 kill in that push as we move into the last round of the first half.
Well, Cloud9 might take a faster approach here. They're trying to push Monster, but there are counter grenades here. coldzera on the side of the smoke and sewers to continue controlling that position. And Cloud9 try to split onto the B-bomb site, but
Fallen going for the jump peeking. Big frag from Phelps. That leaves Golden now. 1 versus 3. Continuation spray doesn't quite work out. Creating space for a potential bomb plant, but it's gone backwards.
What?
What a disaster.
Yep, if you toss against that wall, it bounces back.
Well, the more you know, but it may be a very costly lesson for Golden. Going for the bomb plant, he has little choice. Going for elimination, but it won't quite work out for him. 11 rounds for mibr.
I like the all the nades here pressuring into. Okay, well that's didn't find anyone. Are they trying to? Okay, so they're faking into the B-bomb site now, and is it going to work? Ooh, automatic kicking things off nicely. Good trade from Phelps. Automatic left alone on the bomb site for the time being. He's got teammates coming in pretty fast though, but they are smoked out.
22 seconds. The bomb not committed just yet. Phelps has another go at it, and in the meantime, KGB has taken critical damage.
Is it a nade?
Might have been a headshot.
Probably.
See where it ends up. Vice is lost, and they're almost lining up for Phelps. Running out of bullets, though. His teammates will need to finish off the job. KGB with 12 HP moving around the truck position, trying to pick his timing right, trying to catch on a reload. Not necessary, gets a headshot anyway, but there is one from Taco. This one that's required. Now it's Rush. He has a kit, but he is trying to do the best he can versus two players. Surely it's insurmountable, undoable.
Oh, nice little chunk on Fur. Automatic gets a kill already, and
There you go, that's why you get the HE with the scout. It's a combo. It's all the peaks.
So the most important thing is that the player below doesn't need to crouch for you to jump on him. So you don't jump to expose your position, you can just jump on him and you're good to go. Just a crouch jump. That's why that position is so powerful. If you like the exposure of a standard jump, it's awesome. And it strengthens the mibr position, leaving only Golden with a scout. I don't expect fallen level plays in this situation. mibr still slow, still Phelps looking around at the T-spawn area. Taco finds that final headshot.
I was going to mention early half Rush kind of threw it in the other corner and not the stairs. Oh.
Looking into sewers. Colzera, a really important fight to win. Now that that's happened, how much do they... Oh, okay, Rush, good stuff. I was going to say, you know, you have this spot where... But otherwise, there are spots like Inferno's is really common. I can take this moment to talk about it. Because otherwise, you're just allowing the CTs to win the information game. And that's part of their... That's the whole thing.
Oh, another bait. He thought he passed one bait, but there was a second one. And our Vice will pop out. Now, there is a Molotov for that position from Graffiti, which I'd love to see combined with a flashbang, but it still hasn't been done by any team. Blind a player, set them on fire, job done.
And this is a great response from Cloud9. They're gamble stacking A already, pretty much. They've got the third player rotating in, so they'll have a good option to defend this. Great start from Automatic. As Fox dives through! The spray transfer's not there, and Fallen has 10 seconds to get this plant down. He's committed, and he will go down.
There's a smoke from the CT to create some space for Golden to fight behind. You don't want to hold a close line towards the wall. It's a very likely spray position. Taco up top, trying to do what he can. Golden tries to run for it. He has two players towards long, not trying to flank at the moment. They're in a very forward position, and Fur's looking for something. Starting to creep around the corner. Automatic is just waiting. There's a flashbang, and he gets absolutely brutalized. Great awareness from mibr. Again, they've got flash plays for all these situations. If you put a Molotov towards the entrance to playground, and you move towards the party area, they're ready for that.
Golden's going to spot this. Oh no, he turns around just at the wrong moment, baiting the rotation to A. That's perfectly done. That's exactly how you play this. Spot. Beautiful.
Great movement, using the curvature of the tunnel to completely change the position. When you've got to do spray control as well, that's really hard to deal with in a very short space of time. Multiple targets swinging wide, leaving Vice and KGB with pistols, and now it's just Vice, and he won't last very long either. 16-7, a convincing victory overall for mibr.